Hi guys, how's everybody doing? Happy Friday. Thanks for being great. You're doing great. I wanted to make a video and just let you know what's going on for this week. Tell you a little bit about your work and the readings and the journal. Pandita's here too, but you can't see her. So I'm so impressed with you. Keep on like hanging in there and doing the stuff, and I'm grading your work and I'm talking to some of you. If you want to make an appointment, I'm a wonderful person to talk to. The link is on Blackboard. Okay, so you have so much great work this week. Let me tell you about it. This is where my intro would come in if I was a YouTube star. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do, if you didn't do it in class, some of you did it with me either like online or in person. If you didn't do it in class, new laptop, what happened? The first thing you're gonna do is an activity about identifying misconceptions about evolution. So it's really interesting. It's in the to read folder. It's not long. It's like a PowerPoint. There's like, is it a quiz? I think it might be called a quiz, but it's just for you. It's questions you like take first. Then you're gonna watch a 5-minute video that's super dope. And then you're gonna like go back over the questions and think about your own ideas about evolution, what you understand, what you want to understand more, right? And like where misconceptions that you may hold or people you know may hold come from, right? This goes back to like our larger theme this week, which is like thinking about evolution, understanding evolution from a biological, anthropological perspective, but also thinking about how we think about science, right? How we think about ourselves, how we think about time and space and change, right? In relation to all of the other species on the planet. Okay, so you're gonna do that if you didn't do it. I like it, it's a good one. Now, the readings for this week, they're a lot, but they are so good. So much information. What are they? So you're reading a chapter from Explorations, which is our online textbook. It's on evolution. It goes through like the history of thinking about evolutionary theory and how ideas build upon one another. And it also talks about like disagreements within the field, which I think is really cool. It presents the questions that scientists are still trying to answer and how we're learning more, all the time. But you really want to make sure, so like that's in the beginning. You want to make sure that you get to the end. I think starting on like page 40, what page is it? Page 42. The biopolitics of heredity, right? Super interesting, looking at science and politics and whether they are sort of always intermeshed or we can separate the two out. Just thinking about whether science is or isn't political and how ancestry and heredity are impacted by and impact larger political structures of power, right? When I say politics and anthropology, I don't mean like Democrats and Republicans fighting. I mean how power is structured in amongst like a population and how conflicts are resolved, right? So it's really interesting. And there's so many ties to like things that we're thinking about right now regarding science and vaccines and disease, right, and health. So make sure you read the end too. Also, the glossary with all those good terms back, because there's a lot of big words, right? You're not stupid. Anthropology uses a lot of big words that are hard to pronounce. It's regular. What else? Oh, now it's my favorite reading. Okay, so Sapiens. You have an article from Sapiens. Sapiens is an online anthropology magazine, and the article is called Race is Real, but It's Not Genetic. And it's so good. The author uses like a specific example, race, to look at a larger issue, which is like how we understand science and ourselves, right, through culturally specific lenses. and how context influences the questions that get asked and the assumptions that we hold. Again, so many good connections to other readings, but also to how we understand the world around us, like right now, right? So that one excites me, and I cannot wait to talk about it with you. We'll definitely be doing some discussion, right? If I see you in class next week, but also online, and also on the phone. Don't call me, I'll call you, but make an appointment with me. Oh, hey. So because I've started making phone calls and talking to people this week, this is just a heads up. I have a weird area code because I'm from Pennsylvania, so it's a 610 number. So pick up when you see it. And also, if I will never like call you out of nowhere, right? So if you get like an accident, if you get a call from me, a missed call, it was just an accident. It'd be weird if I just called you out of nowhere, right? So don't worry. I don't know. This is when it starts happening. I just my fingers slip. Okay. So what else? Oh yeah, the journal. The journal for this week is super fun. It might seem a little extra, but it's not. It's fine. You're gonna be fine. It's super good practice for the midterm media portfolio. And there's a video that shows you how to do everything you might be like at first about. And it's in the how to do stuff playlist. So the journal is linked in the to-do folder, right? And here's what's happening. After you've done like the readings and the activities and stuff for this week, you're going to find an article that has to do with biological anthropology and connects with the reading in some way. And you're going to look on Sapiens, which is a website, an anthropology magazine that you can use for the midterm to find stuff, but also that I use to find readings for class. It's good. You'll like it. It's fun. So I made like a short video that shows you how to look for an article, or a podcast on Sapiens. Yeah, super good website. You're going to take a look at what's there. You're going to pick an article or a podcast. You're going to read it or listen to it. And then you're going to answer the questions that are in the journal instructions. And so that's due Sunday. There is no quiz this week. Find cool things. I'm so excited. Okay. You've got this, guys. You're going to be great. You're already great. I can't wait to see what happens next. Have a good weekend.